Example, this help video focuses on the list window. If you want an explanation of the other options on this page, switch to the tile view and click the Help button. Each of the 7 main tables has a different set of columns. For this example, I'm looking at sale comps, but the list view works the same for every table. The list displays records in a spreadsheet format. You can change how many records display in the list using the page size drop-down at the top right corner of your screen. If there are more columns than will fit on the screen, you'll see a scroll bar at the bottom. Use that to see the extra columns. Below the scroll bar, you'll see the total number of records currently available. This number will reflect any filter you have set. To the right, you'll see the navigation bar. If you have more records that fit in the current list, you'll see pages listed. Click a page to see the next set of records in your database. The list of records starts with the header. You can click a column header to sort the records, and click again to reverse the sort. You can click a row in the list to open that record and view the details for it or edit the information. In some cases, cells in the list will be linked. In sale comps, we have a column for the buyer and seller. If you had linked a contact or company to a sale comp, these fields would show that link. In this example, you can see the buyer is linked to a contact in my database. Clicking the buyer opens a new tab and takes me directly to the contact. I can jump right back to my list by just changing back to the Sale Comps tab. You can perform actions on records in the list once you have selected a record. To select records, check the box to the left of the row. To unselect a record, check the box again. To select all the records in the list, check the box in the top left corner. Once you've selected a record, you'll see the Action menu. The menu will tell you how many records you have selected and give you actions you can perform on those records. The first action is adding or removing records from a group. Using this option, you can select an existing group or create a new one to add your records to. For this example, I'll select a group I created called Sale Comps Three Flags Plaza. I select the group and click Add Sale Comps. The records I clicked will automatically be added to the group. To make it easier to add more records to a group, RealNex will leave the groups you selected on the menu as long as you're in the table. I'll change to a different page to find a few more records to add to my group. I select the records I want to add, and when I open the RealNex menu, I see that the group was retained for me, so I don't have to select it again. The next action is to delete records. This action does not have an undo. If you delete records, you cannot get them back. Clicking delete will ask you to confirm you really want to delete the records. The history action lets you create one history and add that to multiple records. When you click Add History, you'll notice all the records you had marked are automatically added as links to the history for you. The other option under History will only work if you have selected one record. This option will take you directly to the history for that record. The last action is Export. Select the records on the page you want to export, then choose Excel or CSV. Depending on the browser you're using, the file will show up in different places. I'm using Chrome, so the file shows up at the bottom of the window. I can click the file to open it in Excel. This completes our video help file for the list screen.